Hello, and welcome to eGOS with Optix software. GOS1 vouchers are created within Optix and signed in store by the patient, performer and contractor. The status of each voucher is displayed clearly, and you'll receive periodic payments to your account without a paper GOS1 form in sight. In this video, you will learn how to view your eGOS summary. Create a voucher on patient arrival. Allow the patient to sign on the tablet device. As an optometrist, double-check the early retest code. Put the voucher through the till. Sign a batch of vouchers as a performer and contractor. Deal with rejected vouchers and process end-of-day cash-up. To view your eGOS summary, go to Vouchers and eGOS Vouchers from the top taskbar. You will see a list of any eGOS vouchers that have been created but not yet submitted. Submission happens automatically once 5 simple tasks have been performed. 1. Patient signed. This field changes to signed once the patient has provided their signature on the tablet. 2. Performer name. The performer's name appears in this field once the eye exam entry has been saved against the patient record in Optix. 3. Used in till. This box is checked once the voucher has been put through the till. 4. Performer signed. This field changes to signed once the performer has provided their signature on the tablet. 5. Contractor signed. This field changes to signed once a team member with authority to sign as a contractor has provided their signature on the tablet. This is often the business owner. Tasks 4 and 5 can be done as batches with one signature, for any number of vouchers. The list in the eGOS summary screen will help you identify any vouchers that still need to be signed by the patient, have an eye exam added to the record, or have a voucher put through the till. Shortly after the 5 tasks have been completed, the voucher will automatically move to the Submitted tab. At this point, it will be approved or rejected by the NHS validation platform and will move to the relevant status. As soon as the patient arrives, you should create the new GOS1 voucher. This can be done directly from the respective appointment in the diary or from the left-hand menu of the patient record. This is your chance to confirm the reason for the NHS test, if correct, and amend as necessary. By default, the last exam date is populated by the last site test date in Optix. This can be changed as required by selecting Date Known and choosing the correct date. You can also select Not Known if you and the patient aren't sure. This will allow the voucher to be submitted to the NHS. Where applicable, the voucher can be changed to be signed by the patient's parent, carer or guardian. GP details can be retrieved from the patient record if available, or free-typed if not. Click Save and Close from the left-hand menu. This adds the voucher to the eGOS summary screen list and also makes the voucher available for signing by the patient on the tablet device. You're now ready for the patient to sign the voucher. Using the tablet, log in to the Optix app using your usual Optix username and password. Take care. These fields are case-sensitive and some tablets capitalize the first digit by default. You should see a list of patients who have a voucher waiting to be signed. Select the patient name from the list. Double-check you have selected the correct patient and click Confirm. Now, hand the tablet to the patient and ask them to check the details on screen are correct, then click Confirm. They can now sign their name in the white signature area and click Submit. Take the tablet from the patient and swipe to exit to log out of the app. In the eGOS summary screen, You will see that the voucher now displays as signed by the patient. The patient can now have their sight test. After updating the record as usual, within the eye exam on the Summary tab, there is a Voucher Declaration button. Here, the optometrist can add the retest code, if required, amongst other voucher declaration tasks. It is also a requirement that one of the 4 RX statuses are selected at this stage. Now click Save. In the eGOS summary screen, the voucher now displays the performer name. After the patient has signed, the voucher can be put through the till as a single item transaction or with the purchase of other products. With the NHS sight test item in the basket, choose eGOS as the payment type and click OK. The voucher has now been processed through the till and added to the financials for the day. In the eGOS summary screen, the Used in Till box is now checked for this patient.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
The final 2 tasks are for the performer and contractor to sign the vouchers. If the performer is a contractor, then these can be done together. To make the vouchers available for signing, check the boxes on the left. Right-click any of the checked vouchers and select Sign Checked Vouchers as a batch. Please note, if done individually, each voucher needs a separate signature by the performer and contractor, rather than just one for the whole batch. Please check the appropriate boxes for voucher signer and click OK. The optometrist and business owner can both now log into the app on the tablet using their Optix usernames and passwords. They will see 3 tabs: Contractor, Performer and Patient. Ignore the Patient tab. This is for helping patients to add their signatures as previously shown. Under the Performer tab, choose the batch that needs to be signed. Click on the green bar on the right-hand side, Process Batch. Add your signature as the performer, click Submit and log out. If you're also the contractor, using the Contractor tab, you can now do the same. If you are not a contractor, a suitable member of your organisation with NHS contractor permissions can log in and apply their signature. In the eGOS summary screen, the performer signed and contractor signed now both show as signed. All 5 tasks are now complete, and the voucher should be automatically submitted. At this point, the NHS validation platform will move them to the relevant status in Optix, approved or rejected. This is the end of the automatic processes for eGOS, and you will receive payment from the NHS to your bank account periodically as usual. In the eGOS summary screen, you can now manually move any of the vouchers from approved to paid, either individually or as a batch. To deal with rejected vouchers, navigate to the eGOS summary screen, then to the Rejected tab and select the voucher from the list. Next, right-clicking the line under Responses and selecting View Status History should help you understand the reason for rejection. To edit, right-click the line and select Edit Voucher. This allows you to change the last eye test exam date or edit the early retest code if incorrect. Select Save and Close. You can now right-click the voucher line and select Submit, which will resubmit the voucher, including the amended details. Please note, when a voucher is rejected, a task is created in the branch task list. When cashing up, you'll see the eGOS payment type is greyed out. This is automatically completed to match the eGOS vouchers that have been created that day. The voucher payment type should now exclude any site test vouchers, so will just be made up of the other NHS voucher types. This concludes the Optix eGOS training video. If you have any further questions, please contact our support team on 01904 606 606.